Good evening, sir. This is Jasmine B. Balamad from Beteled Alpha 3. My topic is all about curriculum mapping. So, now, what is curriculum mapping? Curriculum mapping is the process of matching learning outcomes with elements of curriculum to create an alignment between goals and learning opportunities. Mo ni siya ang proseso nga makamatch sa learning outcomes nga elements through the curriculum to create an alignment and may be done at institutional program or course level. For the purpose of assessing program learning outcomes, curriculum mapping visually represent key elements of a program and how they contribute to student learning. Why to do it? Curriculum mapping makes it possible to clarify wherein the program learning objectives are addressed. It is used to create, verify, or clarify an alignment between what students do in their courses or co-curricular experiences and what faculty expect to them to learn. And it helps to identify the gaps and opportunities for assessment. And this is the example: design backward and deliver forward. Here are the example: intended learning outcomes of the lesson, intended learning outcomes of the unit, intended learning outcomes of the course, intended learning outcomes of the academic program, intended learning outcomes of the institution. Next, what is a curriculum alignment matrix? A template with a column for the learning outcome and a row for each course or event or experience. Additional experience can include advising session, internship, a department symposium, and so on. In the boxes, indicate courses or experience where students are introduced to each outcome, where they have the opportunity to practice or develop P and represent, and where they will demonstrate mastery, M or IPM. Other consideration: be sure to include special or distinctive program elements even if they are not traditional for credit course experience. Example: student research symposium or advising session, portfolios and performances, mock interviews, internship, and practical. Often in looking a curriculum map, a program is able to decide that there are enough assessment opportunities already embedded in the program that there is no need for an outside assessment such as a standardized test or that may not be well aligned in the program objectives. Next, these are the sample of PhD learning outcomes. Most PhD programs include some version of these outcomes. 1. Make an original and substantial contribution to the field. 2. Demonstrate advanced research skills. 3. Demonstrate ability to carry out responsibilities in an ethical manner. Next, number 4, last, master and apply concepts, information, and methods in the field. Ang iyang process, number 1, course level mapping. Identify course objectives, identify alignments and activities that are aligned with the object, how to assign readings, lectures, and class activities, prepare student to meet course objectives and formal assignments. What might be changed about the course to be better prepare students? 2. Program level mapping. Identify program learning outcomes. Identify case courses or experience that align with outcomes. How are the elements of the program preparing students to demonstrate mastery of program's outcomes? What might be changed about curriculum to be better prepare students? And here are the template. Program sample or program program learning outcomes, curriculum or streaming assessment, and integrating direct measures. Here are the sample. Educational Policy and Accreditation Standard or APAS. APES. Number one, professional identity, ethical practice, critical thinking, diversity in practice, human rights and justice, research and best practice, human behavior, policy practice, practice context, engage, assesses, intervene, evaluate. Yeah, taking the next step. A curriculum map can be a general or detailed as desired. After developing a curriculum map, a program might want to develop additional maps to use in the assessment planning, monitoring, and reporting. Additional categories might include measures to assess each desired outcomes, result of assessment, changes made on the result, and how the information was communicated outside of the department. And here are the sample of the matrix for an assessment planning, monitoring, and reporting. There are learning outcomes, relevant experiences, measure result, changes based on result, stakeholders inform. And the example of learning outcomes, architecture student will demonstrate awareness of the values, behavior, and attest tradition of diverse culture. And to be followed, the example of relevant experiences, ARC 221, ARC 223, studied abroad on senior project. And then senior project reviewed by faculty. Student scored well on a faculty derived rubric to measure cultural awareness. Changes based on learning result. The examples, none. This is an area of the strength. Yeah, stakeholders inform, student, alumni, or provost. And that's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone. Today we tackled about curriculum mapping. Here are the learning outcomes. First, define curriculum mapping as part of curriculum designing. Second, identify the purposes of curriculum maps. Third, familiarize examples of curriculum maps. What is curriculum mapping? Curriculum mapping is a process or procedure that follows curriculum design